Hey gang, Gameface here, and well, it's time for more Planet Coaster. Um, it it does seem as though a few things aren't working, like Twitch. Um, and chat's not working at all. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, Twitch is like gone. Like completely. It just comes up nothing. It comes up with a page. Okay. There's a page on Twitch where I just don't see anything. And when I look at the source of the page, it talks about taxes and Amazon tax and payments and everything. But when I look at the actual page itself, I don't see anything. So I don't know what's going on. So sorry for anybody who's on Twitch. It may not be working. Yeah, unable to connect to Twitch. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. So what I am doing today is continuing the build from yesterday. Sorry, I'm gonna be like horrible on the chat today. Let me try to figure this out. Here we go, we got something now. Hey everybody. Okay, so, it's been a weird day so far. Okay, where are you having a problem? Go like this instead. Can you you guys like hook up and make a track out of yourselves? Like, why will you not talk to each other? It's like, no, this. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Hey, with my apologies. Are you anybody else having problems with Twitch? Anybody gone to Twitch? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. So yesterday we started to build the next coaster, and yeah, you build a Pokemon themed park and Nintendo will take ownership of it. And I'm not kidding. Okay, so we've built this. I just connected everything up at the end here just because, you know, I didn't want to build the other half, which is all going to be in here. I just wanted to see what this one was doing. And by default, it's okay. But let's turn it up a bit. And by turn it up a bit, I mean, let's make it go faster. Let's raise it by 20 miles per hour. Holy crap. That's like more than 20 kilometers an hour. a lot more than 20 kilometers an hour. It looks like, it almost looks as like they've been hacked. Okay. Did we get a heat map? Yes, we did. Okay, but we didn't get totals. Pokemon Center. Yeah, I was like, I guess I was partially kidding. I don't know what Nintendo would do. But I know a lot of fan stuff is fan creations of yeah, there's nothing wrong with the coaster, but you know, is there anything wrong with the ride? You know what I mean? Like, point wise, the coaster looks okay. I want more out of it, but we're gonna see if we can do that. I gotta do something there. There needs to be different banking or something. And of course, this is just blah. You know, if we... And it auto-completed that. It built that thing itself, so I'm not taking credit for that. And now my ride is way too scary. Okay, why? Why? Stop the tests! Not enough fear, and this is going to turn into what? Too much fear? Let's go to the previous run. What? You've got to be kidding me. Okay, something's wrong. I'm sorry. This doesn't make any sense. Why would the fear from here... Whoops. Why would the fear here be like 10.8? What? Okay, I'm gonna turn off the heat map. And we'll look at this. Just like... they're like terrified. Okay. Let's see that. I just need to see how this can possibly be terrifying. Live data. We're all good. We're all good. We're not terrified. We're going straight up in the air. We're upside down. Not terrified. We're going down there. Not terrified. We're going up here. Still not terrified. Let the absolute terrification begin. I'm terrified. Ah! We're all gonna die. Terrified. Okay, so there's something absolutely just horribly terrifying about this. But you know what? I'm gonna make it worse. There you go. Try that on for size. Oh, we're scared? We're scared? We're scared? We're more scared? We're more scared? Oh! I think we lost Johnny. Guests won't want to ride it. That's their loss. There's only 2 coasters in the park. There we go. I am kidding, of course. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do this myself. No, 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 no. I want to delete that? Okay, thank you. Thank you. Now, let's bring that up. Or start to? I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't be going down that much. That's probably the problem. I need to start bringing this around. And up sooner. Rather than way down there. Where we're going way too fast. We're not going way too fast. But... no, that's like way too curvy. Whoa. That's not right. That's probably better. But I don't want that, because again, that's just one piece. I need to replicate that myself. Or most of it, like until there's only like this much left. There we go. Actually, I should go back here. Hey, Wayne. I should go back here and do this from here forward. Is there a button for smooth? Is there a button? Go more controls. No. You know, like, okay, space bar to switch. I use that, but there's nowhere near the number of times I use this. Maybe there should be a button for smooth all. And then we can just spam the button. Or the key. I don't know if this is going to fix it. It might. But again, are they terrified just because of the start of this? Because personally, I kind of liked this part of the ride better when it was going faster. The rest of it, I don't know. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Huh? Lawsuit. Oh, yes. Okay. Let's see what we're at. See that I don't know why that happened. I just don't understand at all. But I do like the fact that we're at 7.73 and this is just like straight piece of track. It's like it's just a straight piece of track. Excitement drops. But excitement's all pretty high throughout most of this. I'm gonna want to oops, no, keep the test going. What's the fear like? Fear's pretty high up there. Let's see if we can change that. Whoops. Yeah, let's go with none. Oh, chat's working. Yay, chat started working. I didn't even notice. Does that mean Twitch is back up? Is that what that means? Does that what that means? Me English well. No Twitch. No Twitch. Okay. Needs to be a little smoother. Well, obviously this needs to be a lot smoother. A lot smoother. Okay, so then what are the options? What are the what else can we do? I guess I should probably build some land here. Build some. Doesn't that sound kind of ridiculous? I actually think that this might. Whoa, that's not the right button. Wrong button. Might have to go, you know, over there. And that might have to be land there. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so this I'm actually going to punch through the side of the mountain. Oh, just in time, too. Oh, maybe not. Other problems there. Yes. Thanks for repeating that for me. Okay, that's not gonna do. This has got to be on the side of the mountain. Well, maybe not, maybe not. Okay, let's try something here. Hey, Cap. Well, definitely. Like we're only 20 minutes in right now, so we got lots of time. So early, sure. Earlier than usual, yeah, I guess. Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna have to just, like... Ooh. That's kind of weird. Can I ride it? I can. We should probably get all the rocks out of the way first so we don't die. Let me just finish this and we'll ride it. That's too big. Okay, I'll worry about supports next. But next doesn't mean right now. Obviously, this is not going to end up looking like this on the edge of it, and that's not going to be a, you know, a big bulging bubble. It'll all have some, you know. I actually even think I'm just gonna join these two. But yeah, let's this is where we are right now. Lots of work left. Not supposed to stop like this and start and stop and start. It's supposed to be a very smooth experience. That needs to yeah. What is this though? Ah, I just smashed in my head inside. Oh yes, this is just, I just wanted to close the circle to see what it rated all this at. Because if you don't have the, you know, yeah, so there's gonna be another launch here, and then more coast. That's gonna fill. It's basically gonna fill all this up as well. Probably won't be as mountainous, but yeah. The only reason I auto completed it was to see where we're at, and to actually, you know, make some adjustments to it and make, you know. We sped it up a lot, because, well, I just thought it was slow. Okay, let's bring this out this way. We've got to make some places where we can, like, put some trees and crap. You know what I mean? Can't just be all flat and boring. The other thing I'm gonna do is place some things to hold this thing up there as well. Okay. I guess there's not much. There's a big hole down here, isn't there? Yeah, I don't really have it tapered into the water. Oh well. Let's find some things to hold this up. That's what I need. Okay. Where is this? I think I'm just going to bring this land up a bit. Okay. For some reason, I just don't think this is a thing that could exist without being held up. Or can I go in and change this to that other track style with the thicker, the thicker. Well, actually, all this needs to be adjusted. Hey, Q. See, the problem, of course, with always using the land to hold it up is every time you move it, it removes the land. This was all held up by the land at one point. So I'm gonna have to just set that up so that's the thing again. Okay. So now we need to sort of make this into something. Like I said earlier, I want something up here. So this is just like the first half of the coaster. It's gonna go off. It's gonna go through. It's gonna go through a second acceleration stage, and we're gonna like do a lot of stuff in here as well. There'll be stuff. Hey, Red Pill. So there'll definitely be some things along those lines. Maybe even exactly that. Okay, I'm wondering if I should just, you know, for realism's sake, I don't know. Okay, that's fine there. The only thing I wish is I could change this cannot place here. Like, what do you mean cannot place here? You won't let me change any of this? Unless it's straight? Even though there's no problem curving this? You just won't let me change it. I think that's a bug. I think it should let you change that. Anywhere you want. But I already built this, so it won't let me change it. None of it. That's just crazy. It should let me change all of it. Okay, I'm gonna get. I'll get over it. I'll have to. So we don't need anything for supports in here, but we do need to. Unless it's straight. Yeah, the double launch. Yeah, yeah. I need to have like an explanation for everybody who joins the chat. No, this is just here temporarily so that I could fine-tune what I've got here without going on and building everything else. That's the only... I need like a sign. This is a placeholder. This is not actual coaster. But I'm just working on getting everything to start to look right and... things like that. So yeah, don't worry about it. I got this. The Immelman. You know, like the description says of the video, I say I don't know what I'm doing in the second half at all. I'm actually looking for ideas. But, know from what you see here that it needs to be able to be contoured and held up by the land and by other things. The only place I'm going to actually have steel supports, I think, is in the water here. I might put steel supports in the water here, or I might just build some type of trellis type. Trestle? Trestle. I don't know. One of those two things. Some wooden support thing. I don't know yet. But, like I say though, I'm pretty sure this is going into like a a high-speed run here when it gets done. So I really need to figure out how I'm going to support this. I do have an idea. It might be kind of far-fetched. But let's try it anyway. Intamin supports. I'm not. Who's to say this isn't a thing, right? Ooh, maybe I should have left that. Huh? Yeah. This could be a thing. Of course, I'll need to, you know, fine-tune it and stop like putting it down like so much in one click. It could be a thing. Okay, we need to like make this start to look real. Because it looks pretty, you know, molded right now. And most of it should be mountainous. Like, cliff-like. Oh, see, I'm trying to support it by the land and natural type things, and somehow once I build what's going up here, that will look natural too. Don't know how that's gonna happen, but I'll figure it out. I need to fill this in. Probably, eh? Pretty well on the ground anyway. Okay, so now we need to figure out two things here. One, why do people walk across this, and where are they going? And whoops. And do we have to build stairs to get there? what's our part in all this? Basically. Okay, well, there's other things that need to happen. And I'm afraid it's going to wreck some of the stuff I've already done. And that's why I sort of wanted to do this all now. Because every adjustment I'm going to make is going to start taking out chunks of land that I'm going to have to fill in. That should turn the excitement up. We might, like, we're gonna have to move stuff and everything. So it's gonna be, it'll be quite the process, I'd say. Kind of not what I wanted there. Maybe move this all up a bit. All the way down here. Bye. One, two, three, four. What are you having a problem with there? Too close to the path? Over there? Seriously, what's your problem, game? What's your big stinking problem? It has no problem. It just wants to take everything away that I just did. Okay. Ah, there we go. Take that away. I'm thinking maybe it should take that away. Oh, that's gotta change. That's gotta change. I gotta just delete that and continue with this. I don't know. I'm losing ground. Not gaining it. Okay. So whatever I did here did not work. This all needs to be moved back down. I think. Switch back up yet? Still says unable to connect. Okay, so why no results? Why? No, we're only showing you up to here. Oops. So it says this is kind of boring. And we need to do something with this. It also says the launch is kind of boring. But we can't really do anything with that. Oh well. Let's do something with this then. Hey, Caden. Coaster's going okay. You know, the numbers are fine. Seems to feel okay. I need to get the things around it so that yeah. Need to do something. So why is this boring? Or not exciting? Maybe it needs to curve over to this side faster? Here? No. What do you have a problem with? What is it complaining about? Track exceeds limits. Okay. Seems that there are definitely limits. Been exceeded. But you can see what's happening as I do this. It's eating away at destroying all the land structure we built underneath. Guess I should have done a quick. Yeah, you just don't move it where you... I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm screwing it up. It's going okay. Every time I make a little change, it destroys everything I've done to the land, but it's going okay. Bet I can't just undo all that. You know. I should have never tried to move it. See, that's what I get. I always do it. I'm like, oh, I'll just pull this over. Everywhere else it worked. For some reason going up this, it didn't like it. How close are these? No, they're not that close. Yeah. So, I guess I need to, you know, rebuild all this again. But I don't even know if my change even stuck. Meaning I don't know if I took it out. Like, you know what I mean? I just end up smoothing it all out. Yeah, I don't know. See, the problem I have now is this curve just seemed to be pushed all in the wrong direction. Like, this curve was not the curve, but the twist. It was spread over a much larger and then now let's wreck that. Let's put a I don't know. I don't know what to do. Again, it's pushed the curve right to here. Over here, maybe? There we go. That's better. Hey, it's Lucip. I don't know. I have no idea. Because the Planet Coaster's a niche thing, is why it is. That's why it is. So I guess I don't only play Planet Coaster. I don't know. Not gonna dwell on it. Okay, did I wreck this whole thing now? I need some banking on it. Yeah, it's pretty well wrecked. It's all, you know, wiggly. Good, so is that. See, this doesn't smooth the same as... Yeah. Ignore this. This is just so it goes to the station and gives me some numbers. This doesn't smooth the same as the wooden coaster at all. It's making it very hard to smooth this, actually. You can see it taking my curve and doing stuff to it both ways. Hmm. Okay. A bit better there. That needs to be worked on. So we got the same issue. Going up here is boring. And going down here is boring. Why is going down there boring? Okay, so maybe this is what we need to rethink here. Like, you know, that's a 6.7. I guess it is probably a little lower right there. But, you know, this is going down and it's boring. Why is it boring? Yeah, that's it. Make me change what I'm looking at for every single thing I choose. Just fix your game frontier. This is stupid. Okay, well, I guess none. So this high edge is basically killing us. It needs to go down. Go down, down, down. Down. Whoops. Anything, you know, maybe bringing this down quicker would be of some help. Yeah? Come on, go back. If I do it from this side, I almost feel like I'm forcing it to do what I want. From this side, it feels like it will curve it out too much. But I don't know what's going to happen. I think it's going to be too much anyway. We'll see. See, that's one thing, because, you know, we could, yeah, we'll be doing this will all be built up. I think even this part here will be built up with buildings and stuff like that. But it's not going to add anything to these numbers. It doesn't matter what you build. It's just a general percentage, and we're already at 100%. Back scenery rating. Sorry, we're not at 100%. So it's just the overall. So once the scenery's all in, the buildings and stuff won't make a difference. That's really what I mean. Way too smooth. Right here. How do we make that exciting? Ah, gotcha. Gonna rebuild these mountains over and over and over and over and over again. I really need to get the coaster to the point where I'm like, okay, this is where we're leaving it. And then build the mountains. But no, not me. Oh, don't do that. It's not really doing it, is it? I don't know what to do. I was hoping that'd be higher, but I guess it's lower because of the lack of excitement all the way down here, which is just going to be, you know, acceleration from here to, well, from here. Here, I guess. Well, not even from here to the, well, why does it keep doing that? There we go. So it'll be a linear accelerator from there to there. And then it'll go into the other half of the track. Let's start the other half of the track. Okay, so I don't have any ideas. I the only thing I planned was this, so now I need everybody's input. The bridge? And the wooden supports. That's the bridge. So far, I've been really debating on whether or not to triple up these wooden supports for some reason. No, this is the. Well, these are. Oh, these are 4-meter planks, yeah. With the center column are the 4-meter columns, and this is the wooden balcony support, and that hence the pieces there. And these are just 1 meter plane. Corkscrew through the castle. Okay, so basically we're here at where are we? Into the mountain. Nope, don't want to delete the coaster, that's for sure. I thought I was editing. So here we are. We're coming out of the linear accelerator. That sounds like it's a particle accelerator, a linear particle accelerator, but it's not. It's just a coaster thing. Linear synchronous motor. Okay. So what do? I see another hill. What else do I see? Corkscrew through the castle. Yeah. See, the problem with that would be that everything in the castle, except for that room I'm in right now, it's all the queue. Like, it's all queue. And it's unfinished. We need to, I want to finish the coaster before I finish the queue, because I want to integrate all this stuff into one thing. Even this. I really hope that's straight. It looks straight. Well, I guess we're gonna find out. Twist into the mountain. I don't know if I want that. Maybe what we do is we'll just do we'll just simply start with an upward helix. Seems too small, doesn't it? And for some reason, I think it would be better going the other way. But it doesn't think so. I definitely do. Whoops. You want me to do an inverted loop of some type? Where's the Immelman? No, I guess we don't want to go straight into an Immelman. We'll want to... Come on. Give ourselves, yeah, 3 pieces. Or 2 pieces. And then we'll try an Immelman. Immelman right or Immelman left? Whoops. The bottom left of the page. The top hat? Big loop with another top hat over the top. The third. Want a vertical loop? Vertical loop leaves me going into the side of a mountain, though. How do you recover from that? An Immelman? Would an Immelman suffice? Just a little Immelman. Immelman. I live in Winnipeg, in Canada. Oh. Immolated by an Immelman. Immolated? That's probably not what happened to them. It just sounded like something I heard in a song. I think that's lit on fire. We can't do that. You're gonna crash into yourself. Why do you keep crashing into yourself? Upward helix, back down into some left, right, highly banked turns. Yeah, I'm not liking the Immelman solution. Okay, so we can cut into the bottom of the mountain a bit. Okay, so let's... Inclined loop. Where's my helix? Helix down left. Helix up left. Okay, so half helix up right. Helix up right. Where's that? Where's the rest? Where's the other? No, that's inclined loop. Oh. I was just hoping they looped through each other. That's what I saw. That's what I thought was happening. A little bit of a tight squeeze, eh? Not gonna make it. Surprisingly, it made it. Oh crap! What happened? Why is this building like 40-foot long sections? I'm like, oh no! Oh no! Okay, well, guess we're back here. It just suddenly started building big I didn't change it back, by the way. Still building 4-foot sections, but somehow it started on big pieces, and that's not gonna that wouldn't smooth as well. Okay, we'll get the curve out of it. Not out of it, but... That's going way too sharp. I thought I flattened this thing out so it was at 0. Thought I did. I guess I didn't. I don't know. Oh, please. There's actually a hint that says click anywhere on the screen in order to, with a left mouse button, in order to add a piece of track. But that anywhere on the screen didn't work. Yeah, I was just actually thinking we should, not upside down. Well, yeah, upside down, but I want to get, like, into a curve and then coming along, basically coming along here fast, and then I can do some, like, you know, loops. But I sort of want to bring this down quickly here in order to get that speed. Again, there's going to be a lot of smoothing going on here. Okay, 0, 0, and 0. Okay, we want rolls then, eh? Barrel roll? Well, yeah. So we've got corkscrews. We've got cutbacks. But if we're talking rolls, we've got heartline rolls. We've got inline twists. But there's no barrel roll. I think the closest we can come to a barrel roll is probably an inline twist. Or an inline roll. Or is it an inline twist? No, I think it's an inline roll. What are we barrel rolling? The coaster itself and the... Yeah, so it's gonna be... Whoa, what is it doing here? What possibly made it think that was the thing to do? Okay, so we need an inline roll entry. Exit, exit. Inline roll exit. Inline roll entry. Right. Inline roll entry right. Okay, so we're getting this. Painfully. But we're getting it. So it's better I put it here then. From what I'm seeing, it's saying, no, don't put it there. Here. Because it's going to take up a lot of room. It's too bad I can't have like an inline roll inside a corkscrew. Huh? Wouldn't that be scary? Somebody's bound to get hurt. Inline roll. Where is it? Entry. Right. Entry right. Inline roll right. I don't like it. No inline roll for me. Heartline roll. Maybe a heartline roll instead. Okay, let's just go into a simple... like... something here. And then we'll somehow curve around and bring... I don't know, we still need to bring this to an end at some point. Ah! And not like that. Gonna be going too fast at that point. Actually, this should probably be closer to the ground. And again, lots of smoothing to do here. They never have hills for airtime. So like the yeah, I don't know. This coaster is Torque, which is based on Full Throttle in real life. I think no, just autocomplete. I think I want corkscrews. But I feel bad coming out of this and going into corkscrews immediately. I feel as though I need to do something. Like right here. Well, Full Throttle is not exactly a big coaster. This thing is already 3 times, 4 times the length of it. You know what I mean? It's not... Ah! Too soon. Okay, so maybe the corkscrews through here and into the finish. And then maybe there is a possibility we can build some type of building around here. But really, you know, obviously this is nowhere... This is not complete. This thing's gonna look like insane like this thing when it's complete. It's gonna be like, you know, a solid build and experience for every rider. Not this half-built, funny-looking mess I got here. And that's why I'm kind of concerned about this. I'm really gonna have to build some stuff up around this in order to make it something. Also gonna have to do a lot of smoothing on this. We want... where's my corkscrew? Oh, there it is. We want... What? Right there, then. Rolls. I will, when this park is done, you're absolutely right. I'm not submitting Adventureland, though. There's no way I'm submitting Adventureland. It's just too much of a hodgepodge. I think that's the descriptive term. Hodgepodge. What Adventureland was, which is the part before this. This is called Pirate's Paradise. This was planned out. You know, it's gonna have 3 coasters. One's gonna be this, one's gonna be a... Actually, I'm almost thinking the last coaster is just gonna be an old classic wooden coaster. Is my thought. But who knows? My thoughts change a lot. But yeah, I will definitely submit this to the workshop, and... Oops. This isn't, well, I guess it is almost. Almost continuing the corkscrew. That's not my goal. My goal is not any of this. No. Oh, damn you, game. Damn you! Bank. Ah! Okay, so let's just see what happens if I go in and I put a half downward helix left. Oh, I mean downward, that for one. Oh, there, half helix down left, half helix down right. That's what I want. It's gonna be all twisted and screwed up. What amusement parks have I been to? I live in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Have I mentioned that? I've been to Disneyland, or no, Disney World? Disney? I've been to Disney in Florida. I didn't go on any rides. I do have a No Limits 2 workshop creation series that's ran for about 60 episodes. So in No Limits 2, I've ridden about 300 and some tracks. 300. There's 6 in each one. 360. I don't know. So I would. The only amusement park I've been to was in the UK. I don't know what Disney World is. It's the Wonderful World of Disney. It was on Sunday nights when I was a small child. Well, I think it was on Sunday nights for a long time. This is not working. This is not working at all. Punch it straight through. Just going straight through. Oh! I wouldn't call it an amusement park. It's at Barry Beach, Barry, South Wales. Yeah. I think they had a wooden coaster. I seem to remember there being a wooden coaster. I also seem to remember the next time I went there, there was no wooden coaster. There was no coaster. But I could be wrong. I was a teenager the last time I went there, and I was, let's just say, otherwise occupied. Now, am I in the way? Would you say this will kill somebody? No, nobody's gonna get killed. Might lose an arm, but nobody's gonna get killed. And really, that's all we care about. Whoa. Why are you doing that, game? I need track. Let's put some track on this station. No. What? Okay, redo. There we go. I want that. I want that. Now track. Okay, notice the train's longer. I think the train's longer. Autocomplete. I don't like autocomplete. Now autocomplete is fine because it's only like 5 feet of track. But the problem is, like, this is 5 feet of track, or whatever, 15 feet of track put in as one piece. And I don't like that because all the rest of my stuff is all 4 meter, except for the prefab stuff. So I'm guessing that we could probably, you know, mountain this up. I don't need to build building around all of it. I could build the building across here, over this, and we could see. This might not work as well anymore. The coaster might be too heavy. But again, you know, the problem here is I came into this, up to this point right here in the track, with a plan. Everything thereafter is just random crap that's been put down. There's no cohesive thought, whereas the first half of the track was a follow-through on something that had been, you know, preconceived in my brain. And it's not exactly what I thought of, but it's pretty close. You know, like the inversion and everything. Just way too scary. Well, you're telling me. I had to build it. That was scary. So, by way too scary, it basically means all this crap is just way too crooked. And people are like, I don't want to do this. I'm gonna die. It's basically the problem. They think they're gonna die. And they might. You know, I'm not saying that it's safe. This coaster could kill you. But you know what's gonna happen here? I'm pretty sure everybody knows what's gonna happen here. Is I'm gonna go away and I'm gonna change this, end up changing this bit by bit by bit. over the next few episodes, and it won't be the same coaster it is right now. Okay, I don't know. Before I, make any big, huge assumptions here, why don't I, one, put some banking on these corners. It'll kill people otherwise. Yeah, see, there's got to be more. That's coming into the coaster way too fast for one thing. Let's see where the problem is in this fear thing. Oh. What? Are you kidding me? Really? It's the whole thing. How is this even possible? This was not like this at all when I started building the second half. So, does it have something to do with this thing sticking an extra car on here? Is that what this is? Is that what's going on? Let's do the testing. The other thing I gotta remember is there's a, an exit queue that needs to come off here. Which, I guess I can do anything I want with. I can go down under the ground, over the thing. Oh, thanks for subbing, Chris. That's bad. Any of the joins to the prefabs are just awful. Any of them. No matter what you do. Okay. Well, I can't live with this. I can't do this. This has to change. Stop the test. Oh, come on. That's not data. Okay, so again, it's just way too scary for anybody. Look how scary this thing is. And the loops, God, they're just terrified. We're gonna have to, get some new customers is what we're gonna need. Which is amazing because let's ride this. Let's just ride this. Because this thing is fast and insane. I'm pushing the boundaries when it comes to what I should leave these at. But you know what? I gotta line up. This is Sandbox. I'm basically building the first park that I'm gonna deem worthy of the workshop. My other park, which I spent 480 hours on, is not workshop ready. This one I'm making sure as I go that each piece I do is like all tied in and ready to be uploaded to the workshop. I wouldn't mind it being featured on Channel 5. That would be cool. But that's not my main goal. Okay. Here we go. We are waiting for the other train to come in, and we should launch any moment. Okay, so here we go. Obviously a lot smoother. And it's basically tuned to suck out as much excitement out of Planet Coaster as it can, not out of it, into it. I don't know. The roughest spots are where it joins to the prefabs, which I really, the ends of those prefabs should be flexible. They should be. They should be able to flex to join appropriately to the piece afterwards. So that's the first coaster on the island that we call Sinister Steel. Or the first experience on the island. I need to fix up some stuff, but you know, that's just in the final touches when I'm going over the park in the end. This is the mess I am creating right now. Here we are. This is where I was, right? So we come out of this. And I need to be going the other way. See, that's one thing about Planet Coaster that you gotta know. If you're not willing to delete everything you've built, not everything, but you know, like that, yeah, you're gonna get frustrated because sometimes it just requires to be rebuilt from scratch. Okay, I'm actually going to try something else here. And that's way, way, way too big. Yeah, that's way too big. And probably it'll just bring on a comment that says coasters like this don't do that. Which I get every single coaster I build. Don't get me wrong here. I'm not saying I don't appreciate the comments, but they tell me every time I build a coaster that I'm building it wrong. And I just keep on telling them. It's just that they just haven't discovered what they should be doing. And I have. But, you know, I'm just making it up. So we got Sidewinder right. Where's the Sidewinder right? Oh, I want a Sidewinder left. How would a Sidewinder left go? Yeah, see, though, I don't think you could possibly get a ride experience like I've done with Sinister Steel in Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. I just don't think it's possible. That really? Yeah. Oh no, don't be sorry about it. Don't be. But I'm just telling you that my knowledge of coasters is not that things don't do things because of the type of coaster they are. I just really, you know, like I'm pretty sure I've done some things on that hybrid over there that wooden steel coasters don't do. And I'm sorry for that. But it's just the way I roll. And again, it's because I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what loop I just had that I deleted. How is that all going back? I didn't realize that I deleted all that. I thought I undid all that. Okay, whatever. Is anybody paying attention and know what loop I had on this thing? Why is that doing that? Oh, because there's already another piece on there. I understand now. I had a Sidewinder right, didn't I? No, it was Sidewinder left. But I don't want it to eat my hard work. It's eating my hard work. Okay, let's get you smaller. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Actually, I don't care. I can move this. Yeah, it's a Sidewinder. Most of the terms are right. Or what most people know them as. But like I said, like, you know, I've got this huge series in No Limits 2. But it's all stuff that people built on the workshop, and I basically just go in and choose 6 random coasters. And I get what I get, you know. So a lot of my experience is even via inexperienced coaster builders, I'm sure. You know, I almost think that I should just do something like bring this around. Just myself. Okay. Autocomplete. It's not complete. All we're doing this for is to test what we got already. No good if this is just an absolutely terrifying experience. Oh, I'm gonna have to go back and forth over this entire track over and over and over with that 4 meters, 4-click smoothing technique to fix all of those little rough patches. Oh, and again, another transition. And they're awful. They're just awful. Okay, that was probably pretty scary. That was probably pretty scary. Like that part. And of course, you know, this is probably pretty scary too. Can you move the round on that? Yeah, thank you. Because, yeah. Probably better like that. With some adjustments on top of it. There's 4. I really wish the arrow keys, left and right arrow keys or something, the number pad or something, would allow you to move this, your selected section forward on the backwards, you know, around the track without having to use the mouse. That would definitely make this smoothing technique a lot more usable. It's not always that easy. Now, what am I going to do with this? Because it doesn't care. It just doesn't... It doesn't care. It's like, yeah, yeah. It's like, no, you cannot fix this. That better? Have I ever watched Actor? No, I haven't. I don't know if I've heard of it. E-Top? Oh, YouTube channel? Or it doesn't sound familiar. Let me just state that right now. Does not sound familiar. Okay, so you notice we've got 3 pieces here, but it still won't let me get this. Look at it. Look at it. It will not let me do it. It's being a total Planet Coaster about it. But we'll get it. We'll get it. We'll win this. Huh? Huh? Did I win? Did I win? What do I win? Yeah, you know, I that's one thing that, you know, everybody, obviously I've been building this for I'm gonna say 90 hours so far on this. But you know, it's like stupid detail. Like, you know, I've got warehouses that nobody's ever gonna see, filled with crap. I've got power generators. I've got wires with lights and just ridiculous things that most people who aren't even going to notice the detail. Or sorry, most of the patrons of the park won't even be able to get to those places in order to see the detail. So if you're a person in the park, the paths aren't going there. So yeah, it's all going to be out of reach. But I don't know. I feel as though that's what this game is about. It's not about building coasters. It's about building parks where coasters live. It's about building homes for coasters. It's like Habitat for Coaster. That's sort of my feeling on this. And yes, I really love building scenery and getting all like these things done. Like this is, I'm running, my computer's worth a lot of money. I got two Titan X's in my machine, so yeah. It runs it quite well. And actually, even the stream right now is really good. And I don't know why. Is it because Twitch isn't working? Wow, Twitch still isn't back. That's crazy. Okay. Now, I almost feel like I need some type of inversion of some type at this point. I'm also thinking that maybe I shouldn't do this full corner. Maybe well, obviously this is gonna go away. But maybe I should stop this here. And start to curve it up. Like, prefabs, okay. You know, when you want to build a corkscrew in Planet Coaster, don't try to build it yourself. Use a prefab. I'm going to say that right now. Because if you build it yourself, you're not going to be able to smooth it properly. It's going to eat away, and it's just going to become a twist. But on the other hand, a lot of the things you build in Planet Coaster are better when you build them yourself. You can do more with them. Whoops. They're more versatile. Why are you doing this? Why? Okay, so we're gonna delete that. This thing is at this angle, right? And it's just like, nope, I'm not at that angle. But whatever the case may be, I still love you, Planet Coaster. I've played Planet Coaster more than any game I've ever played in my life. It's not my favorite game. Oh, that's gonna require some work. A little bit of smoothing required? Oh, again, so much for clicking anywhere. Oh, now you're doing a Planet Coaster. Now you're doing strange things. What? How? See the weirdness? These now both do the same thing. And you have no option but to. Yeah, weird, eh? Okay. Now, I don't know what I should do next. Should I find some way to hold this all up? Because that's a problem right now. We have no way to hold this up. It's big, it's huge. I don't know if we can hold it up. Well, I think that's actually going to work out quite well once it's smoothed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do this. Yeah, I'm guessing a lot of what was in Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 is in here as well. Because I hear the building mechanism is somewhat the same. First, Frontier wrote Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. Oh! There we... Whoops. What happened there? Oh, we're on the autocomplete section. What? No, we're not. Now we are. Okay, so we have to ask ourselves the question, how is all this stuff going to be held up? In some cases, you know, I can definitely build up something here to hold this up. This is going to be a difficult case, though. Do I build something horrendously special? I mean, something special. Oh, really? Wow, that would be so limiting. You know, like it's one thing I love about buildings in this. Well, and this isn't even close. Like the details that you get into buildings in this, like, oh wow. So this is the other thing that I'm really aiming for, is this has to look awesome at night. So I'm looking at the time here, seeing I'm already 2 hours in, and I'm gonna have to probably end this pretty soon. But I thought I'd take a quick look at the park at night, and one of the goals for the park at night is yeah, it's got to look awesome. It's got to look well, and this place is empty right now. There's nothing going on in here, but there will be. There will be. You know, I need lights in the buildings, I need lights in here, I need to run electrical lines everywhere. It's not just going to be up across here, all these lights need to be put in here. I need to put lights in all the windows. This is something that I need to do for everything. And, you know, it's got to have that complete look. I'm gonna have to do the same here. There's so much that I've just skipped out on, you know. But where it's done, you know, I'm really happy with it. I am just so pleased with the way things like this are turning out. But again, I see right now I see this being as a half-done project. I also see this being as this coaster that we're working on right now being probably only about a third done. We're only two streams into this. This coaster is going to take, again, you know how long that coaster took? Well, I think we're going to have to add a couple days on this. Window lights are the where's the window light? They're this thing. They're these lights. Whoops. They're these things. Laid out as a panel and sunk into the window. Which can be a real pain in the butt in my case, because a lot of that one's fine. But when I go to put lights in this, these are at an angle. So everything has to be manually adjusted, but it all works out looking so well in the end that it's worth it. But I am going to leave this stream here today. We will come back to Pirates Paradise tomorrow at the same time, and we will be continuing our coaster build. You know, we have a direction here. We know where we're going here. Well, I know we're going that way, but that's not what I'm saying. We know what we're going to be heading towards. And I think it's more similar to this than having a building around it. Some of it will have a building, some of it won't. So we're definitely going to be looking at more of this. Basically styling, maybe building a couple of the buildings that are going to go on here. Making the land look the way the land's going to look, getting some trees in there. I have to be careful. I have to stay away from the coaster, because only the final step, after everything has been fine-tuned, can I go and I fill in the land. So that's one thing. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it. I really want to see what this coaster's going to end up like. But I think it'll be good. You know, it just takes time. So until next time, I'm GameFace. This was Planet Coaster. If you liked it, click the button and don't forget to subscribe. I'd like to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.